Hey, my beautiful people. So, today I'm going to tell you about all the ways that you are shampooing your hair wrong. And then I'm going to tell you the proper ways of doing it. So, let's get started. The first way that you are messing up your hair is using cold water or hot water. If you're using cold water, you're closing your cuticle shaft, which defeats the purpose of shampooing your hair in the first place because you're trying to get rid of the dirt and oils that are on your scalp. And if you are closing those dirts and oils into your hair shaft, it defeats the purpose of what you are doing. Also, with hot water, the kind of water that could burn your scalp, your skin, that you could boil water. You could boil tea or coffee in. Is way too hot for your hair. That's like sitting a flat iron or a blow dryer on your hair and just letting it sit there. So make sure you're using lukewarm to warm water. Next, you are not rinsing your hair before you are shampooing. Think about it like this. If you go wash your car and you just pour the car washing solution onto your car and then you try to spread it all around your car, you're going to have a hard time. Same thing if you don't rinse your hair. First of all, you want to rinse your hair because you're trying to get those extra oils and dirts that are already just sitting on the outside of your hair off, but you're also trying to make it easier for you to lather that shampoo. You spend too much money on shampoo to be using half the bottle trying to get it all over your hair. So please make sure that you are rinsing your hair before you get started. You don't have to put shampoo on dry hair. I know people used to do that for a minute. I think I even did that for a minute, but it defeats the purpose. So wet your hair before. Also, make sure that you're using the right kind of towel or t-shirt to dry your hair. If you're using the wrong kind of towel or t-shirt, it can mess up your cuticle. It can dry your hair out way too much, and you don't want to do that. So make sure you're using a t-shirt or a microfiber towel to dry your hair. You are also using the wrong shampoo for your hair type, texture, and problems. So if you have dry hair and you need moisture, you want to go with a moisturizing shampoo. If you have thick 4C coarse curly hair, you want to make sure that your shampoo is made for your hair type, not for straight oily hair, because that shampoo is going to look a lot different than the kind of shampoo that you need for your problems. So make sure you know your texture, your hair type, and your hair problems, and look at the ingredients so that you know you're picking the right shampoo. And just a little tip, I love these bottles. They are great to use when you have like braids or sew-ins or any kind of style that may be a little bit more difficult to get to the scalp, or you just feel like you're not getting to your scalp like you need to. I like to put a little shampoo and a little water in there and move that around on my scalp to make sure that the shampoo is getting on my scalp, and that when I am trying to cleanse my scalp, I really have product there. So this is just like a little tip, not necessary. You don't have to go buy it. You don't have to use this, but it's a tip that I really want to give you guys because for a long time, this was a problem when I would wear sew-ins and stuff. Are we still using our nails to clean our scalp? Stop that right now. Here's why. You're supposed to use your fingertips. Use your fingertips. Here's why. If you're scratching, you're creating holes and scratches and scrapes in your hair. You're allowing dirt, bacteria, infections to get into your scalp, and that can cause hair loss. You do not want those problems. Trust me. Just use your fingertips. And if it's not going away with scrubbing with your fingertips, you might want to go see a dermatologist. Next, you're not cleaning your hair from roots to ends. I don't know who started this, but people be like, my ends be so dry. Yeah, probably because you're using the wrong shampoo. Use the right shampoo. Clean from root to end. And here's why. You're laying on things. You're putting things on. You're out and about. There's pollution in the air. There's all kind of germs floating around. People are coughing. People are sneezing. That stuff is in your hair. So please wash your hair from roots to ends. Thank you. Your hair needs to be clean. This is also why your silk presses and other styles aren't coming out great, because you have products in your hair. Next, don't forget your hairline. Just like I said before, your style is not going to come out great. You also have to remember that you're wearing jackets and shirts and things that are rubbing against the back of your hairline. You're washing your face, you're putting on makeup, all that stuff. And that stuff is getting into your hair. So you want to make sure that you're properly cleaning and moisturizing your hairline all the way around. Because, baby, you don't want no breakage. You don't want to be losing your edges and all that, you know? You want to make sure that you're rinsing your hair thoroughly. Hear me out. Listen to me. You don't want to leave product in your hair. Shampoo is meant to cleanse your hair, and that's what it's going to do. But it doesn't have a little thing that's like, oh, we're clean. We can stop working now. So you're going to cause dryness and breakage on your hair if you leave that shampoo in for too long. So you want to make sure that you are thoroughly rinsing that shampoo out of your hair, because you don't want those problems. That's a problem that you can avoid just by rinsing thoroughly. Also, you have to remember that you lose about 50 to 100 strands of hair a day. So as you can see, I am gently rubbing my fingers across the ends of my hair, and that's just because hair is loose. Hair is shedded already. It's already out your hair. So if you rub gently, the strands that are not tangled into other pieces should come out. If you have some pieces that are tangled, do not try to detangle them with shampoo on your hair. Wait till you put conditioner, because it will slide out a lot easier. You also have to remember that when your hair is wet, it is in the most sensitive state it can be in, because it is wet, so it will break a lot easier. So you have to be gentle when shampooing your hair, when detangling your hair, when it's wet, all those good things. So remember those things while you are shampooing your hair. Next, don't forget to repeat. I don't understand why people don't repeat. Your first wash is meant to break down those oils, break down that dirt to remove it. Your second wash is meant to make sure that your hair is clean. It is just like when you wash dishes. You wouldn't wash half of your plate and then say, oh, my plate is clean. Only half of your plate is clean. So you want to make sure that you are going in with that second wash to properly make sure that you are removing all products, all dirt, all debris, because a lot of those products that you are using are meant to repel water. So you have to go in that second time with a second shampoo to make sure that you have removed all of those chemicals, those products, those things out of your hair, so that you have a good foundation for whatever style you are trying to accomplish next. Remember that. And make sure that you watch these playlists and these extra videos over here to the side, because baby, we are coming out with more content and you're not going to want to miss it. You're going to want to make sure these are in your recommended. So go ahead and watch some more videos for your girl, and I will see you guys in the next video. You're finna watch the next video, so go ahead, click it.